That's funky. What did I touch? Give it a minute or two. I'm not even live yet, technically. Mary, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, we'll give it a minute or two because I have my own live up, but I'm not even live, so that is really weird. Hey, now we're live. Holy crap. Ice Princess, how are you doing? AG, what's going on, man? How you doing? Debbie Deborah, happy Tuesday. How are you? How's everybody doing? Doing all right. I'm doing good. I spent I've been trying to come up with stickers and T-shirts and all of that, um, and then it hit me last night. Why not I just like make them myself? So I have a Cricut now. Been playing around with that all day. CH, what's going on? Just waiting for my sub at the Wawa. James, how's it going? How you doing? Mama Ranch, how are you? Well, thank you. I had to put on a had to put a long sleeve shirt on tonight. It's actually kind of cool outside. Warren, how you doing? Survived Kid Apocalypse Saturday. Do I want to know? Uh, Ice Princess. Yeah, doing good. Doing good. I spent today, like I said, not doing DoorDash. I was gonna go out and do DoorDash, and then um, I broke down. I bought a Cricut and a T-shirt press yesterday, so just gonna be making all my own merchandise. Might as well. It's a lot. It's honestly a lot of fun to do. Woke up to 2,999 watch hours. Oh, Mary, you're right there. You'll hit it. Dash today in my area it was slow. Wilmington, North Carolina. James, yeah, it was. Yesterday sucked. Well, you guys will see that in tomorrow's video, but yesterday absolutely sucked. So, like, all the more reason for me to, I guess, not go out and work today. Well, happy 9th birthday to your son, Deb. Donna, how are you doing? Ice Princess? Yes, I have a creative side. I actually have a really creative side. And so I just decided, I'm like, you know what? I'll just make my own stickers, I'll make my own merch, and then as I got playing around with it today, I'm like, oh my God, this is so much fun. I could actually um maybe I have a whole another side business waiting now. So who knows? Ellen, how are you doing? AG, you haven't dashed in a few weeks. I'm kind of jealous. Okay, I'm not. I'm really jealous. Scotty, how's it going? How's your evening? Good for you. Should have just stayed home today. I was still gonna go out and dash, and then I'm like, that Cricut is staring at me. So let's play around with it. Let's try to get it set up. Got the laptop out, hooked everything up. Uh, had a lot of fun just playing around with it with a Cricut, just to be specific. Appreciate it, Mary. Stacy, how are you doing? How's Jaden? Ice Princess, all I got was 2 Uber orders. I got a bunch of Uber orders yesterday. None worth taking. Let's see. First, they sent me this one at $3.18. Then they sent it again just a few minutes later for $3.70. Also declined it. Then they sent it again at 4.25. I was really just going to keep declining it until it went up to like 7, 8, $9, but somebody else decided they wanted to take it for probably 4.20, 4.70. Um, anyone ever did Dashlink? Just curious. I've heard of it, but I haven't done it. Looking forward to seeing that creative side. Odisha, how's it going? Good morning. Probably won't until after Christmas. Going to be in Dallas until then. Personal things to take care of. Well, I hope everything's okay, AG. Check Spark every day now. Yeah, I need to. LaDonna, how are you doing? Scrapping DMK style. Hey, Brasher, been watching since day one. Too lazy to subscribe, but you're well, I appreciate that. Even if you're not subscribed, I appreciate that. David, what's going on, brother? How you been? Angela, how have you been? Ice Princess has made 25 in those 2 orders. No, I'm not drunk. I barely just cracked open my beer. Thought I have more time, but I won't. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. I've been through that before. Supposedly, we are put on a waiting list and we will deliver groups of items along a route like Amazon. I don't like the sound of that. Really don't like the sound of that. Back on the hunt for a job though. Optimistic. Well, David, you'll find a good job. We've been good. We got the second channel going. I'm now making my own merchandise apparently. Kind of getting used to living out in Washington State again. I mean, it has been 21 years, so lots of changes, but staying positive, staying upbeat. Mr. Ryan, how are you doing? I had to add the Mr. since you said young man. Angela, I am glad to hear. Yeah, we've been doing good here. The new market. My dollar per order's up like a lot. My active time, my hourly on active time is way up as well. I think it's been pushing $30 an hour, but it's a little bit slower. There's less orders to go around, but I take what I get, and I don't know. I feel like this is just I didn't move out here for DoorDash. If I wanted to continue doing DoorDash, probably would have stayed in Lincoln, but I wanted to do other things, and everything else is starting to look up. So it's what it is. Laura, how are you doing? Jason, J Twist, what's going on, buddy? Laura says hi from Eugene. Hey, right down the road. A few hours. Charlie, the live stream at the Mount St. Helens was awesome. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Completely different from anything I've done. In fact, we'll be doing it again on Saturday. We'll be doing a live stream Saturday, 3 o'clock Pacific time. From back up there, we're gonna have a nice little chat about Bigfoot, Sasquatch. So, anybody who's interested in the hairy man, that'll be over on the other channel. Charlie checks out. So, write your questions down or send them over and we'll answer them. You moved to chop trees for Uber, remember? Thank you, AG. I forgot about that. EBH seems to be more popular these days. Yeah, some days it is. Some days I've noticed if it's super slow, super dead on earn per order, I'll just switch over to community service. And Jason, if I get this new car tomorrow, I'll have a video. Well, you should have a video anyway. Nah, you'll get that car. I got my fingers crossed for you. Darlene, how are you doing? Thank you, Mama Wrench. I'll pin that. Yes, the pinned link is to the second channel for anybody who wants to check that out. Trying to get those subs up and watch hours and all that fun stuff. You don't really realize how difficult it was to start a YouTube channel until you decided to start a second one. I like it when you live stream. I try to watch all of them. I appreciate that, James. Yeah, that live stream will be on, like I said, it'll be on the second channel. I'm limited on how many people can be in the live stream since I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers on that channel. They limit the number of subscribers, or they limit the number of viewers you can have. Anybody who's subscribed can watch plus 25 people. So 25 people that are not subscribed can watch. I completely forgot about that the last time. Although I didn't actually go live on this channel until after I hit 1,000. So Ryan, aren't you a little too old to be asking about the birds and the bees and the bees and the birds and the bees and the bees and the birds and the birds and the bees that were birds and the birds that were bees? Like, I think I said all that right. Jen, how are you doing? Today was slow here. Yeah, I didn't even turn the app on. I didn't even open the app. Thought you moved so it was more convenient to explore the East Coast. I did. Now I just get to travel a lot farther to get to the East Coast. It's more of an adventure. Plus, if I do it the right way, I've never been to Arizona. I've never been to New Mexico. I've never been to North Dakota. Yeah. I've been to pretty much every other state west of the Mississippi. So this gives me an opportunity to go like down through California, out across Arizona, New Mexico. Spend an entire 2 days driving through Texas because I think that's about how long it takes to get through Texas. Slow there too, Laura. Yeah, things will get as we get into when is Thanksgiving, by the way? Next week? I don't know. Where's my calendar at? No, two weeks. No, next week. Holy crap. Okay, next week. From this weekend through Thanksgiving should be busy. Um, I would get back into gigs, but when I bought my current vehicle, they made me sign something saying I wouldn't do these apps. I'd lose my warranty. Oh, David. Yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to get around that. I mean, obviously, they'd only know if you got caught, but yeah, I don't think that'd be worth the risk. All things gaming, how's it going? Mary asked, "Can you repeat that?" The the birds and the bees thing? Uh, I'm sure, 14 months is a lot of months. Birds are not real. You said it. Um, what are we screenshotting? 100 drivers on this DashLink wait list. I need to look more into this. Yeah, I need to look into it now. I've heard of it, but it's something that kids do. Oh, screenshotting? You're not missing much by not having been to North Dakota. Oh, I know there's not a lot up there, but I still on my list, I wanna visit. I don't know if I wanna go to Hawaii, though. I mean, that is a long time on a plane. I've seen Castaway one too many times, so I don't know about driving or flying yeah, driving. Flying over an ocean, I don't know about that. But I would like to drive through as many states as I possibly can. James, I have never been to Wilmington, North Carolina. I've never been to North Carolina. I've never been east of the Mississippi River, if we're being honest. Vikings rule, what's going on? It's snowing in northern Minnesota right now. I'm sorry. Yes, next week. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. North Dakota is a reflection of South Dakota where the deer and the antelope. Oh, the watcher on videos thing. As far as live streaming, uh, you can have 25 people plus subscribers. So 25 people at a time plus your subscribers can view live stream. Otherwise, they limit the number of people that can watch the live stream. Once they, the way it reads, once they subscribe, say you have 25 people watching you that are not subscribed, and one person subscribes, you're now 24 people, so somebody else can come in. It's, on one hand, I understand why YouTube kind of limits as you're building your channel. You don't want to get, I mean, we deal with enough trolls in here. Um, if they just open it up, you'd have a bunch of trolls going crazy on people's live streams that have 100, 200, 300 subscribers, and it might discourage them from wanting to pursue YouTube. So always fly with a volleyball for company. Wilson, 5.5 to 6 hours to Hawaii. All right, Ryan, are we going to Hawaii then? Yes, I'm gonna have to get on the plane with a volleyball and they're be like, "What's that for?" Temple, how's it going? Glad to be here tonight. Hope you and everyone's doing well. Definitely doing well. How you doing? I need 470 subs. Yeah, once you get to the thousands of subscribers, and it's like free range. It's completely open. The lives are. So trolls and peeps who show up to the lives once every. Hey, you guys all have stuff going on. So, um, Plato, I have a skin condition. That's why you should be careful who you kiss. I'm joking. Yes, Laura, you make an excellent point. Volleyball might also work well as a flotation device. That that's actually really nice advice. Um, 5 million gig jobs available for January 21st, 2024. I did have somebody ask me about that. Um, as far as if it's going to affect, um, but I don't remember what it's called, Lado. I'm not a doctor. I don't even pretend to be one here on YouTube. Volleyball mode, yeah. Mary delivered her first Christmas tree today, 375 for 12.2 miles, says Ryan. Don't forget an ice skate, never know. Milwaukee, yes. Good to see you as well. Definitely. You never know when you might have to knock a tooth out. You feel like you get better orders with platinum, and do you find it tough to stay platinum, right, this new system? Yeah, I'm like I said, I've reached the point I don't care anymore if I keep platinum. Am I currently platinum? Yes. Is my acceptance rate currently 76? Yes. Mostly because I believe 90%, 95% of the orders I got last week were shopping orders. So it was easier for me just to accept all those. They were just that good. But all in all, I don't think platinum makes a bit of difference. I've talked to enough other dashers. There's enough of you guys on here. Watch the videos, leave comments that you guys are still getting high paying offers. I would keep it if you can. I would probably, at least for the foreseeable future until they change things, um, I'd try to keep your AR above 50. I mean, you can get advanced scheduling that way, but um, that's my advice. Whoever is close gets the order. Get some very good orders when the map is gray. Not having to wait till it's red is important. Yes, like I'll make sure and have my AR up if I go traveling somewhere, but at this point, I don't really care about stressing and trying to maintain it. It's just not worth it. Like I've got enough gray hair. I got I got more gray hair than I know what to do with, and I'm not even 40. Is platinum basically store brand top dasher? Basically, I'm gonna start referring to them as silver plated, gold plated, and platinum plated. Because all in all, at the end of the day, it's the same. It's the same thing underneath. Finally, at 79, it gets as low as 69. My grocery orders have been better and do pay more. I was delivering a Christmas tree, it kept sliding off the roof of my car and everything. Yeah, I got tarp, hang it halfway out your trunk. Yes, somewhere between Diet Dasher and Temu Dasher. Oh, you will miss it soon as you gotta decline all day. I'm hoping I don't have to, but if I do, like, maybe by then I'll be doing Walmart Spark or something else. And we had Chinese food for dinner tonight, by the way, and I got to share with you guys my fortune. You will soon be going on a road trip with good friends. I pretty much do that 3 days a week with you guys. So I don't know about it. Well, May we'll be in Vegas in May, and you guys will be there. So in a lump, delivering Christmas trees with delivering flowers. Too messy and stressful. I laughed when I saw the Christmas tree offer. I haven't seen a Christmas. Well, yeah, no, I haven't seen a Christmas tree offer yet. Jennifer, how are you doing? Ryan says I got the Uber Eats Christmas tree email and properly did not opt in. Sisler says that first month of Sparks honeymoon is so unreal to make every bit of it. I plan on it. I definitely plan on it when it happens. Warren says I'm the odd man here with the 94 AR, make 2450 dash time. $1.75 a mile. Karma has been smiling on me. And I want to come dash in Wilmington, North Carolina. Only accurate fortune cookie. You shall soon be seated on the throne of regret. I didn't know Taco Bell started giving out fortune cookies. Luke says hopefully Lisa shows up for the road trip. Now I'm waiting for Lisa to say something. I gotta give you credit though, Luke, for yesterday's comment. What's a good offer even for a tree delivery? What would you deliver for? Tree delivery got to be a minimum of $20. I mean, they're saying you get a tree up to 50 pounds. That's manual labor. I would, yeah, it would have to be $20. The more the risk, the more the reward should be. And I can't wait to hear about. I hope nobody gets hurt or nobody gets injured. Like, I'm not wishing that to happen, but I can't wait to see the headlines when some dasher who doesn't know his elbow from his, you know what, um, forgets to tie down a Christmas tree on top of their car, takes a sharp turn, and that tree goes flying out into the middle of an intersection. We all know it's going to happen at some point somewhere. Like 2K a week at Sparks honeymoon. Ooh. I mean, I don't have to show any leg. Everyone has a price, Angela. Like I said, for a tree, minimum $20. Love wins, no worries. Good to see you in here though. How you doing tonight? Track Town, what's going on? I'm just trying to Uber Eats. The offered payment isn't what I've got, and I get a lot of it. That's $2 less. Well, I know they don't show you everything for, like, a couple hours. Milwaukee, I don't know why I just read your comment so wrong. Like, what about delivering a tree to a third world apartment? Third floor apartment. Um, I myself am not taller than a Charlie Brown tree. Angel, how are you doing? Just walking in, was doing the Instacart carrot training. Spark has said the same to me as they did to you after finishing all the sign up. Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed though. It should be thank you, Mary and Ryan. If you're gonna troll, please become a member or go to the special lounge. $20 is 20. Like I said, I'm not gonna show any leg. From my experience, if you're in an area and there are several dashers sitting waiting on an order, the dasher with the highest AR will get the offer first. Yeah, but I don't want the $2 offer. Give it to the person with the lowest AR. DoorDash wasn't good, so I did Favor today. Easy breezy orders, and pay was actually surprisingly good. Favor. I've heard of it. Might have to sign up for it. It is available here in maybe. I don't know. I'll find out. What if you get a tree? Does the driver pick it out? Does the store take a 360 pick of every chamber? I don't know how that works. Somebody give Mama Wrench details. I want details too. I wonder why they didn't offer pumpkin delivery. They have patches here. See, that's a good idea. Um, Mama says, shoot, Mama Wrench is here. I have no idea what's going on in chat now. I'd have to bring a big blanket to put over the roof under the tree and then have to tie the tree down. Sounds annoying. I I, I would want a wood panel station wagon and dressed up as cousin Eddie if I were delivering a Christmas tree. Yes, J Twist the Pain Troll. Sounds like most Dashers was slow today, so I don't feel as bad now. James, neither do I. I'm learning to ignore that FOMO. Hey, if I can't get another job and I can't dash, I may have to take some ugly. No judgment, David. No judgment at all. Got to do what you got to do. Favor's just in Texas. Delivered grocery store pumpkins, but not from a patch. Yeah, I think I delivered or somebody ordered pumpkins. When did they? That was last year. They ordered pumpkins like a week after Halloween too, which is weird. DoorDash are giving me $2 for 9 miles. No thanks, says everyone. Yeah, not happening. Eric, what's going on? YouTube that Ripple on the rise. Luke says I can be bought for a price, but if you see a tree on my car, I likely got around 200 Doge to deliver it. I could go for Doge and Ripple to the moon. Yeah, I don't know why there would be an issue for mamas to be in the chat. Oh well. So yes, for those that have just joined in the last few minutes, including Divine Pathways True Crime, good evening. True Crime, it's my kind of channel. How are you doing? I cannot understand how DoorDash can even offer 2 for $9. Oh, it's easy. They offer it and they say it's the algorithm or it's AI. Hairy leg at that, Charlie says Ice Princess. Yeah, mine are kind of hairy. DoorDash should have a turkey run, but aren't we going on enough turkey runs already? Name that I am sorry I'm not going to try to pronounce because I will definitely mispronounce that correctly. How you doing? Favors based in Austin, Texas. Not sure if it's just in Texas, but they contact. Okay. I mean, I've heard of it. I guess it's just in. Last year, headed up to Thanksgiving, got a lot of shopping orders, but checkout lines took longer too. Yeah, smaller orders, I definitely use the self checkout. Can the hair be braided? If not, it's not long enough. You might be able to braid it with rice. Tweezers, little thing of rice. I mean, that might be able to do it that way. I don't know. I have a DoorDash channel also, but haven't uploaded on it in a few months. Nice. I love true crime. I think a lot of us like true crime. Lets us know some of us are normal. Um, I also have a second channel. First video I did was on Charles Starkweather. So definitely love true crime. Pittsburgh, PA. Ray Janami, how are you? David says, Mama Ranch, I just zoned back in and saw that comment. I need therapy now. That's all right. Do you think it'll be busy on Thanksgiving weekend? Well, now that we're picking up from many, many places in the mall, it's possible. Mayonnaise Entertainment, what's going on? I like the name. Last week I delivered 9 cases of water, 25 pounds of sugar, 2 12-packs, milk, and butter. Didn't mean to accept the order when I saw the water, but I got a $30 tip. Never again, though. Yeah, I don't blame you. I need to get like a dolly for moving, or I don't even know if a wagon would not work with that many cases of water. Or does it let us know we are not alone? Oh, we're definitely not alone. My DoorDash channel is Grandma Dasher. I'm looking at your profile picture. There is no way that you're old enough to be a grandma. I mean, granted, your profile picture is like very small, but DoorDash sending me upside down orders, forcing me to drop my AR. Yeah, definitely agree with you on that. That should just be illegal. We need a constitutional amendment, no upside down orders. Do I have Dash Link in my market yet? Not yet. My luck, I'm close enough to Portland, they would probably send me some orders going into Portland, and I don't wanna go there. Not not unless I had a Humvee, which I may have access to a Humvee in the spring, so if we dash in Portland, we may be dashing in a Humvee. So the highest tip I've ever gotten, 40, 45 bucks, I think. I did have somebody once, it was one of the very early videos. I this girl, this woman, um, placed an order, just like a handful of things, some candy and like a stuffed animal or something, for her boyfriend who just lost his, I think, grandma. Anyway, she messaged me while I was shopping, and at that time you cannot order flowers on DoorDash. But she asked if Hy-Vee had flowers, and I said yes, and so I went and snapped a few pictures, and then she's like, "If I Venmo you money with a little bit extra for those flowers, could you get those for me?" I'm like, sure, why not? She ended up cash apping me or Venmoing me, 100 bucks, and the flowers were like 12. And she knew how much the flowers were, but she sent me 100 bucks and said, "I really appreciate it." So I guess if you want to count that as a tip, probably 88 bucks. Thanks to you, I learned to look into what I'm shopping for before I take an order. I didn't use good judgment in that moment. Hey, it's okay. I accept orders every once in a while. I don't like myself right now, but it tends to work out. My pick is a drawing. I am 55, turning 56 in January. I will take your word for it. You, David, yeah, YouTube does wonders. I look pretty hot in a 2 millimeter diameter. Humvee with a turret. Yeah, you want to go dashing with me, Luke? Dashlink is somebody described it earlier, just something similar to like doing Amazon. You just pick up a bunch of orders and you play Santa Claus, I guess. Yeah, Scotty, I completely agree. I honestly think though that much like Uber and Lyft, if you don't get a if you don't get a rating after 24 or 48 hours, it automatically becomes a 5-star rating. That is honestly how it should be. Because a lot of time people get a good order, they're not going to rate. People usually rate more often than not when they get, they have a bad experience. It's like I'm going to give that day. That's why some of our ratings don't change for 6 months, 8 months, a year. Gotten a $70 to $75 tip 3 times out of 5,200. Oh dang it, Ryan! I'll come dash in your zone because the over 15,000 deliveries that I've only gotten that once. Worst thing about dashing in Portland isn't safety issues, it's parking. Very anti-car. Yeah, I know. I was I've been trying to switch my zone on Lyft, and obviously from where I'm at, the closest zone is Portland. because they don't consider Vancouver its own zone. It's Portland, Vancouver is one zone on Lyft, but they wanted me to take the stupid quiz. Lyft did. I wanted to take the stupid quiz about driving in Portland. What do you do when there's a bicycle in a bicycle lane? What is a bicycle lane? Do you wait for somebody to finish crossing a crosswalk before you make a turn? Do you turn in front of somebody before they start using the crosswalk? Where do the Portland Trailblazers play? I'm sorry, what does that have anything to do with me doing a Lyft? So I at this moment, I'm not switching zones. I would love to, but I'm no. If I'm gonna have to pass a test that asks me where the Portland Trailblazers play, I'm sorry, that has absolutely zero bearing on me being an Uber or a Lyft driver. That is stupid. It's the end of the world as we know it. Captain Bryce, how's it going? Instacart doesn't like my cooler bag. Ironically, DoorDash doesn't like my catering bag, and it's an actual catering bag that they've already approved. Most of the DoorDash orders in my area are not ordered through DoorDash. They're ordered through the restaurants. The restaurants use DoorDash. That is honestly a way, and I've told customers to do that. I'm like, I'm tired of paying all the fees. I would have tipped you more, but all the fees. I'm like, just order from the restaurant. McDonald's, Taco Bell, those kind of places, you can order directly through their app, collect their points, and you're basically avoiding like 75-80% of all the fees. So, and it's still going to a DoorDash driver. If DoorDash copies anybody, it should be Grubhub. No customer ratings at all. That I'd be okay, kind of okay with. I think the rating should be simpler. Deliver again, don't deliver again. By the way, I'm joining you in giving up on Platinum Dasher. It's stressing me out for the past couple months, just trying to keep it. Lost it 2 days ago. I'm just scheduling myself now. Honestly, that's where I'm at, and it since I've said it out loud and just said, you know what, I don't care anymore about keeping platinum. My stress has gone down. So keep it up. It'll get easier. Ryan will work for Uncrustables. I still want to try those new raspberry Uncrustables. Some businesses have the option to rate the drivers that come in to pick up orders. Yes, if they have a tablet, they have a DoorDash tablet, then they can rate. Does anyone drop orders without completion rate going down after 10-minute wait, or do you wait it out? Ryan, I think, is the king of getting worry-free unassigns. Me, when I sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. I've noticed more often when I do get them, it's because I've gone in and I've told DoorDash, when you tap the little thing at the bottom and order still being prepared, order, not started till I arrived, long wait, drive through busy, all of that. Within about 90 seconds, if I don't get somebody to at least acknowledge me as far as an employee, um, I will put that I couldn't get help from an employee, along with order probably still being ready. And those, if I usually pick 2 or 3 of those, then after about 10 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, I've had it happen in 5 minutes, it'll give me the option to unassign worry-free. I've also been able to work unassign worry-free on a shopping order. which is kinda nice, but I don't wanna take advantage of that in case I actually have to someday. Last time I did was like a really easy, like, 3-item shopping order, but all 3 items, the customer did not have a substitution for all 3 items the store was out of, and the customer was unresponsive, so I'm like, "I wonder if I can unassign," and sure enough, it let me unassign worry-free. I walked back out of the store and went about my merry way. Lyft, yeah, it kinda has its own. David, wind down for the evening. Hey, no worries. Always good to see you, man. Glad you were alive and well. Got my fingers crossed for you. You'll get a good job. Help salvage AR. It does. And if your completion's at 100 and you're like, I really don't want to fall below 70, but um, before you decline an order, you can see it'll tell you if it's going down or if it's staying the same. When it says that it's staying the same, accepting the order will actually raise your AR a point. So accept it, then go in, unassign it, your completion drops down to 99. There's tricks, there's ways to get around it. I'll sit and wait 10 minutes to avoid 750 for 4 mile and unassign it, getting a ding on my AR. Luke, you're in trouble now. Lisa's in here. CH says the old long wait time trick. The apps want to play games with you. You can play games with them. Rage and Nami says downside to that though, certain restaurants keep the tip. Yeah, but if you're accepting it at $2, I kind of think part of that's on that dasher. Raspberry Uncrustables are delicious. Just had one. I'm gonna have to try some now. So, losing money because I needed to deliver so many orders every day with DoorDash that I ignored my other apps. Had a really good night on Uber Eats combined with DoorDash tonight, 27 an hour. Nice. Yeah, sometimes yeah, you kind of get tunnel vision, and I'm guilty of that. Every single food pickup I get, I click order still being prepared. Everyone prevents bad ratings and allows you to worry free on a sign if needed. Carl, how you doing? Are you male or female? For 19.99 a month, you can find out. Kidding. David, how's it going? Scotty says us dashers should not be allowed to rate other dashers if we order DoorDash to prevent us getting 1 stars by the ignorant ones out there. I agree. Unless it is like a very severe case. And then at that point, you should just have to contact support anyway. Yeah, I'm the same as Ryan, though. As soon as I get there, I'm tapping order still being prepared, couldn't get help. I'm letting the app know that there's something going on and it is covering my butt. How long have I been doing YouTube? James, 2 years. This channel has actually been going 2 years. Technically, it was on Friday. Wow. Yeah. 2 years on YouTube. One restaurant I dislike the most in my area is Moe's Southwest Grill. With a name like Moe's, it has to be slow. Love wins. Have a good night. Always good to see you in here. Don't forget, we're going to be live on the other channel on Saturday, 3 o'clock Pacific time. Dave, I'm doing good. Or David. I don't know. Do you prefer Dave, David? Nami says, I almost always decline those orders because I'm sitting there for 20 minutes, especially during dinner rush. James, yes. 2 years. You guys have been putting it. Some of you have been here since the very beginning, like day one, video one. And I got to say, cheers to you guys for that because you put up with me longer than an ex girlfriend has. You don't get paid. You don't get shop and deliver orders if you're unpaid by time, correct? Yes, that's correct. Dave says either way. Okay, I'm gonna say Dave. Catch in. How are you feeling tonight? How you doing? And you hit 500 videos just before 2 years and didn't know it. I know you let me know about that. Yes. Why is that all? Oh, I guess the other one's like that too. Oh well. Yes, I'm getting stickers created for the channel. Talked about that at the beginning, but there's a lot of you in here now that weren't here at the beginning. I'm working on stickers, t-shirts. I got a t-shirt press. I got a Cricut. I'm making my own t-shirts. I'm making my own stickers. I'm making my own decals. Yes, it's got to be Bigfoot. That was the very first decal I made today. Will you put your other channel on here so I can get on that channel as well? Yes, James. The link is actually pinned. It's under Mama Wrench's comment at the. I think it's at the top. On my screen, it's at the bottom. But it's the other channel. So also the pizza bag is verified on the app, but yeah, it's still DoorDash. I know every time. So don't ever. It'll make you do it once per dash. So if you end your dash and you start another dash and you get another pizza order, it'll make you take the picture again, and it's stupid. But yes, hopefully, if you guys, like I said, hopefully the link works. Catching, it's good to see you. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Lisa. I hate that too, Scotty. That happened to me tonight, and I have 3 pizza bags. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, James. Yeah, I was gonna get stickers ordered, or I had stickers ordered, and I didn't like them. And then I'm looking at the price of ordering like minimum quantity of stickers for like 4 or 5 different uh, designs. And I'm like, that is. I could order less, but then it costs more. So obviously, when you order in bulk, it becomes cheaper. Go figure. But then I was like, how much can I just? How much for my own setup to make them? So much cheaper. Like, all right, here we go. So, who knew I would have another side hustle? I mean, my side hustles have side hustles. What do you think for new PO box? gonna go to the post office and figure that out. You will be the first to know, Catchin.